Is that coming into this game? Is that what you really were focusing on?
Yeah, I mean, this team, especially, with the way Giannis plays, they're a hard team to guard. They get wide open threes, and just making sure that, like I said, when we work so hard, with our trapping and just flying around to get that stop, that we don't give them extra possession, that we don't allow, Bledsoe to get a rebound and kick it out to Brook Lopez for a three, or we don't allow Chris Middleton, if we did a good job on him, to get an extra wide open look, little things like that.
I'm sorry if you already asked here. How did you like the way you guys responded after seeing a scary moment like that with Marvin?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, what Marvin's given to this team has been huge. I mean, he's been great all season long, but especially during the stretch that I've been here. So we want him to to get better, and hopefully it's not too serious. But I'm just definitely proud of the guys, how they fought, how they kept competing at a high level, and really had a chance to win this game.
How did you just view that moment, and then were there encouraging signs and interacting with him here in the locker room at all?
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. In that moment, when you see him grimacing, you never really know how serious it is, but to know that he's going to be all right, get the MRI tomorrow. We have a great training staff here, medical staff, so we know that he's going to get the best care, and hopefully be back with us soon.
How hard is it for you has it been to find your niche, especially on the offensive end with this team?
Oh, like I was saying earlier, I mean, it's not necessarily a problem, finding people who can score on this team. We know that, but defensively, I think that's where I can make my mark. I mean, we're having, just some difficulties right now, locking in collectively and getting consistent stops. So trying to help with that and help with rebounding, really. I think those are the two areas which I can impact and really kind of get in there and have a presence there.
How different is it for you to make that your focus as opposed to most of your career you've been known as an offensive player?
Well, I mean, scoring the basketball, that's something, I can do, I've done at a high level. So I know that I can do that. I don't need to prove that, but, when you want to win basketball games, you do whatever it takes. So if that means I need to, focus on defense and, get rebounds and do whatever I need to do, fill in the gaps, then I'll do it to the best of my ability. And we're right there in terms of winning these games.
I don't know if we get a chance to talk to you before Friday, but just how big is that game against the Clippers based on where things are in the standings for you guys?
Well, the approach that we have right now is, every game is the most important. We can't look at certain games and cherry pick and say this game or that game. Right now, I mean, there's so much movement going on in the standings that every game is important. And as long as we just continue to, focus on the next one, take care of that. We've had some close games, so we're due for a win right here. If we take care of business, we should be just fine.